Okay, so one of the big things that people are always asking is, how do I get started? I deal with a lot of people that have never bought a home before, or they've never used their VA loan before. I like to find out what is your situation before you ever have to put an application or whatever. Let's just visit about it so that I can understand your situation. I'm typically going to want to know about your income, who's working, how long you've been working, where the income comes from, and then I'm going to want to know a little bit about your credit and your budget, etc., how that all shapes up, and then thirdly, where your money for closing and escrow is coming from. But we want to know about all those things before we ever pull an application, just so that you're comfortable with that, instead of having to put an application, do all that work, and then come out to talk to us after the fact. And then it helps me to understand what the situation is. Then we got to do the hard work. At that point in time, you're going to give me an email address and I'll send you a link. You can also get it off of the website that you probably found me on. And on that application link, we're going to put the veteran or whichever active duty or veteran person that we're going to use as the entitlement. Then you're going to fill that out, and once you've hit the button and completed it, then one of my assistants will typically look for that, and they will pull your credit. They'll send you a copy of it encrypted with a passcode. They will also, on that same email, have what I call a grocery list of items. That grocery list is going to be the standard things that we need from people: identification, income, assets, just the stuff that documents and supports what you put into your application itself. And then there's going to be a secure upload link. So one of the big things is you don't want to just have that stuff floating around the Gmail world, et cetera. So we've got a secure system that all this goes in. Then once you take the time and upload those PDF copies, again, it needs to be PDF. You just can't take JPEG or whatever, but upload those PDFs, and then we'll schedule another appointment, which is a 45-minute appointment with me, to cover the results of the application, the results of the credit bureau, et cetera. I've been doing this since June of '89, and I can certainly help with a improvement plan for you for credit. Typically, what I do is you find a house that you like, and I also help introduce you to a realtor. If you don't have one in the market that you're looking at, you trust, I've got a really good network of really good realtors. I would tell you that that's one of the most important things that you do, is find the right realtor that has an understanding for the VA loan and a passion for it. Because if you deal with somebody that doesn't have that, they can really make your life miserable, just because they don't have the same confidence and passion about it. It's such a beautiful benefit. I hate it when you put that in a less than reverent hands of a realtor that just doesn't understand it and care and be passionate for you on that regard. So that's kind of the first steps to get you from, hey, where do I go? We're going to get you pre-qualified. We're going to walk you through any questions you have. We're going to put you in a position to be either improving your scores, or if your scores are good enough, we're going to put you in a position to start shopping. If you've got enough saved, it's all about your timing and where you're at. And I would say the sooner the better on that, because sometimes it might take 6 months to get you in a position. I don't know your particular situation until we talk to you about it, but it is a very important thing to get started today. I was kind of like the old adage, when's the right time to plant a tree? The best time is 20 years ago. The next best time is today. So let's get started when you're ready. Giddy up.